Hey guys, this is Eddie Ployan, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do an inspection in the field using the Total for Mobile app and Total software on your tablet or Surface Pro. Now, two things that you need to have are the Total software downloaded on your Surface Pro or tablet and the Total for Mobile app, which you can get through the App Store. Now, the right side of my screen is going to be my phone mirrored, and the left side is going to be your tablet and the Auto Mode software. So let's go onto the phone and let's go to the Apple Store, and we are going to search for Total for Mobile. When we get there, this is what it looks like right here. I've already downloaded it, so I'm just going to click open, but you're going to have to download it, and then we're going to open that up. Now, I have templates already in here. You're not going to have that yet. It's going to look a little different, but I'm going to get to creating those in a second. The first thing you want to do is pair your Surface Pro up with the app. So you're going to click on these three lines right here. You're going to go down to Connect to Cloud, and that's going to generate this 4-digit code. Then you have to go back to your PC. You're going to click on Dashboard in the top right. This will take a second or two to open up. Once you get in here, you're going to find Total for Mobile Seek, and you're going to click Configure. Now, these steps are a one-time thing. You're not going to have to do it ever again. It's just in the initial setup that you need to do this. So it's going to ask you what quick list you want. I just choose the Total for Mobile quick list because I'm using this only for photos. That's what we're doing, only for photos here. So you're going to click Connect to Device. You're going to enter in that code and hit Connect. When this cloud and check mark comes up, it means you're okay. And you click OK and then X out of that. Next step, we are going to create the quick list. So open up the phone. I'm just going to make it where it's just the phone right now so you can see. And we are going to click Done. And we are going to be in the Total for Mobile app. Now, you are not going to see these yet. We are going to create them. So the first thing we're doing is we're going to hit this plus sign. And we are going to write 1004 dash template. Then we're going to scroll down. Now, this is important. You're actually not going to have access to this right now, but for the time being, you want to choose form, and then you're going to choose the form that you want the template to be on. So in this case, it's a 1004. Now, I'm not going to go over on how to create a 1073 and a 1025, but it's pretty self-explanatory once I show you this one. So this was that last step there, and we're going to hit create in the top right. All right, now these are all your forms on the left-hand side. The only one we're going to be using is the photos. So that's right here, you're going to click on that. Now this top bar right here, this is like your navigation bar and where you could add forms. You're going to click that, and you're going to go to Common Pages first, and then you're going to click Legal Subject Photo, or actually it's large. So large subject photo. The next page you're going to add, you're going to click Add Page. Add Page. You're going to go to All Photo Pages. You're going to scroll all the way down, third from the bottom, I think it is, yep. And you are going to click Photo Addendum 15, Photo Legal. You are going to add one more page. You could click Pages Already in Report because we just added it, and you're going to click that 15 photo page again. So here's all the pages that we're adding. Now you just could click off, and you're going to be here. Now this front subject photo page is already labeled, so front, rear, and street. So go back up to the navigation bar and go to the second page. All right, now the first one on the second page, I like to come into my quick list. I like to do Street View 2, because that's always in the report. Next one, Side View 1, that's always in the report. And Side View 2, that's always in the report. You could go on, and this is preference based, if you take another angle of the house always, or if you always start with the kitchen. I don't like to do that because it's just easy to get in there and choose it. So I'm done with the template. And from here, you click on these three dots again, save and close, and there's your template. I already have it done, so I'm going to delete this one. So you just swipe to the left and you hit delete. All right, now we got all the forms and we are ready to go on to the first inspection. Now back on the Appraisal desktop on your tablet, prior to you getting in the house, after the preload is done, they're going to put all your new inspection files here. So by the time you pull up to the property, you're going to have your order. So right now we're doing 622 Daisy and Roselle. So that's just imagine we just pull up to the house, we check it's here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the Total for Mobile app. You are going to start a new report. So you hit this plus sign over here and you are going to enter in the address. So the address is 622 Daisy Lane, and that's in Roselle. Then you're going to scroll down like we talked about before, but instead of clicking form, now that we got these templates, you're going to click report type or report, and then you're going to go with the template. In this case, it is a 1004, so we're going to choose 1004, back up to the top and create. All right, now we're going to go out into the field. There's a couple different options here. If you like to sketch you on the tablet and do everything onto the on the tablet, you're going to open up the report, and you're going to have the tablet in one hand and your phone in the other like you usually do, or it's going to be paper and phone. So I'm opening up the report right now. This might take a second. All right, I'm just going to minimize this over here so we can see both still. So report's open. As you can see, there's a lot of preloaded data already in here. I could open up the whole thing. Now, we could either go into the property and do the sketch in the property, or we could do it on paper like I just talked about. But before we get there, we're going to go to the phone so we can do the photos, because that's the first thing we're going to be doing. Now, we click on the photo, and the first photo we're going to take, we click on it right here. It's very simple. We take the photo, make sure it's okay, not blurry, use photo. Same with the second. And same with the third. Those are already labeled. All right, now we're going to use this navigation bar on the top. You're going to go to your second page. Now I'm just going to jump down to a third picture. Say we're working on an FHA assignment. We see that right when we're walking up the front steps, it's missing a handrail. We'll take a photo of it. We'll do a custom label because we're not going to have that. We'll call this an FHA issue. And then we'll make a note, and this is an internal note for the appraisal at the office. It'll be a bubble in the report, and we'll put missing handrail. All right. So we could go through all these photos. I'm not going to go through any more, but say we're in the house and we finish up. Or before we get there, if we are working on the tablet, I like to go back to the car at this point because I do everything on paper. But say we're working on the tablet. We're working on 3 things. All right. In the report, we are working on the improvement section, which is right here. All this will be filled out. So when we're in the house or back in the car, vice versa, it doesn't matter. This needs to get done. So we're going to go through all these, use drop downs, and you're going to have your own quick list. The inspection or the improvement notes, you do not want to put them here. We are going to put them in the notes column over here. And you could write as much as you want right there, and then he'll have access to that and he could add in the addendum. But you still want to, rate the condition and fill out these boxes because this is not going to change. So this is all going to be done, but not updated. All right. So the improvement section all needs to be filled out. When you come down to the grid, the entire subject section has to be filled out. So this all needs to be done as well. And obviously the sketch. So you come in here, I'm not going to sketch this out because you guys know how to do that, but you come in and do a sketch. If you need more information on how to sketch in the tablet, Alamode has like tons of videos to be the best sketcher in the world. All right, so let's just say we got done in the house. We are going back to the car, all right? So I'm just going to minimize this for right now. And we are going back to the car. I need to connect my phone again. All right, here it is. So back in the car, we save and close this file from up top. It's saved and closed. And now what we're going to do is we're going to click on this right here, and we're going to upload that to the cloud. It goes, cloud will show up, boom, it's there. Now you come back to the report. You're going to want to go to mobile sync on the appraisal desktop. Remember, the report's minimized because you're not going to find it in the report. I was doing that the other day. I'm like, I can't find it. minimize that appraisal desktop, mobile sync, and you're going to download because it's already out there in the cloud. Sure enough, there it is. You're going to click download. Now connecting on your, hotspot or cellular data, that's how long this is going to take. The more photos, it's definitely going to take longer too, but nothing crazy. And I know I'm going fast in this video too, so feel free to go back, rewind, pause. All right, now it downloaded the file. You are going to merge in the currently open report. We have it minimized, and we're going to import. Right here, I think there was an option to not show again, there was 2 checkboxes, and I chose don't show again, so you're not going to see it. But it's going to ask you, do you want to replace the existing data or do not replace? You're going to click do not replace because all the preload work, you don't want to replace any of that stuff. And that's only really going to be in that improvement section right there. That's why we're doing the notes up here. All right. So where is the report at? There it is. So now we have the report that has been merged with your photos. So the first thing I like to do is go and make sure that all the photos are in. Here's our FHA handrail issue with the internal note. Right now is when I would be working on the sketch, but then again, you could be doing the sketch in the field and that's already done. So you're going to look through the entire report, make sure everything's clean, and then we have one last step. You're going to click on this plus sign, and because your photos came in at the end, they're going to be down here, but they have blank photos over here because we didn't do anything with these. So you're going to click on these and you're going to remove them. And you're going to take the photos that you took and bring them back to replace those. Did I do that right? I'm losing my mind. Where did the subject photos go? Oh. There. I messed up. Alright. So I like to go in, give it one last look. I like my comparable photos after, but preference. And everything's going to look good. From there, you are going to close the report, save. That's going to close up. Now it's still going to be showing you new. What you're going to do is you're going to take that file then and you're going to drag it to completed inspections. There, it should be there. And there it is. And that'll be linked up to the network, so the appraiser at the office will have access to it. And everything should be done at this point. If you have any questions, feel free to give us an email or call. And thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.